fèsì ní fẹ̀gbọ́n báwọn.
Láìfù ayé wọn ò dáa rárá.
Èyí sáfàfà.
Sọ̀rọ̀ gan ni wa kí ni ìwúlò rẹ̀ kí ni ọ̀rọ̀ yẹ kí ni pàṣẹ. No, we don't need it.
Throwing rich at us, abusing us, embarrassing us, harassing us, threatening to inflict grievous and bodily harm against us in the presence of Nigeria police. This way.
Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Taniolohun la wà lórí rẹ̀ báyìí.
So please let's be arranged and let the lawyer be in the front. Let lawyers be in the front.
Lawyer, come to me.
Let's be arranged and let the
So you can see us. We are walking en masse away from court premises. Yes. Gbogbo ayé ló rí bí àwọn fanatics ní gbogbo Ìlọrin ní fanatics o, àwọn alákatakítí tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń tẹ̀lé wa báyìí ṣe ń lọ wọ́n wà lẹ́yìn wa. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá ò dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn kán dúró. Nigerian police did not caution them. This obviously is an invitation to anarchy, but as peace-loving citizens of Nigeria, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tí ó fẹ́ràn àlàáfíà nílùú Nàìjíríà yìí, àwọn ò ní gbọ́ ọjà.
Wọ́n ní kọ́ máa lọ. Lọ́yà ní kẹ́ni ṣó.
Àwọn olóńgbòdè yìí. Take the video.
So wọ́n ti tún lé wa bọ̀ ibi tá a ti yẹra fún wọn wọ́n ti wá press wa mọ́lẹ̀ wájú ń bẹ̀ tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá ọ̀dẹ̀ sì rí nǹkan kan ṣe sí.
So ọlọ́pàá tó máa gbọ̀ jáde.
Ìta tó máa gbà bọ́ta náà.
Wọ́n lè tún bọ̀ lẹ́yìn wa náà. Nigeria police
They are threatening violence. They are following us even as we are moving. Báyìí ń lọ ìwọ́n tẹ̀lé wa. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń fi kí ló ń jẹ́ threatening náà. They are threatening us.
Wọ́n dúró kò mọ́ wa.
Wọ́n dún màrú pé àwọn máa ṣe wá léṣe. Pé èní lè ní jẹ́. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀. Ọlọ́pàá ò ṣe nǹkan kan. Ó dá mi lójú wípé tó bá jẹ́ ìdàkejì ní. Tó bá pé ìdàkejì ní pé àwọn èèyàn ti wá ló ṣe báyìí. Ó dá mi lójú gbangba pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá máa ti ṣiṣẹ́. And justice must be clearly seen to be done in all situations. Justice is not a one-way traffic.
Yes.
Justice is for the complainant. Justice is for the defendant.
Oh, yes.
And justice is also for the entire public.
Oh yes.
So the Nigeria police should uphold justice.
Yes.
Nigeria police.
Ǹjẹ́ là ń tẹ́ àti kó omi tàwa báyìí ṣùgbọ́n ṣe lọ́wọ́ wá ṣe kí ni wọ́n á ń dí wa lọ́nà. Wọ́n ò fi ẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n ló tún di on the 20 nínú oṣù táwa yìí lọ́tún máa tún ní ilé ẹjọ́.
Should be judicious.
Yes.
They should be up and doing.
Yes.
Not be sentimental. We are not okay. We are not satisfied with this.
Wọ́n ti wá bílẹ̀kù amọ́lẹ̀ wájú mi táwa yìí. So lára wọn náà ní títí lọ́kàn yìí lára wọn rèé wájú àwọn lọ́wọ́ bílẹ̀kù. Òun ló ń lọ yìí lára àwọn tó wá bílẹ̀kù amọ́lẹ̀ lára wọn sì rèé àwọn náà ní lára àwọn tó wá bílẹ̀kù yín wa mọ́lẹ̀ rèé. Ọkàn yálàyà rẹ ní oníbalẹ̀ fa.
Olókàn òun ò ní balẹ̀.
Ṣé ló ń ṣépè fún yálàyà rẹ?
We are Nigerians.
Let's gather behind you.
Lola, oh yeah.
Please, let's gather behind you, Lola. Please, let's gather behind you.
àwọn ni wọn àwọn ló ń pariwo yẹn o.
Basa Bank ti lọ ẹ fi Basa Bank sílẹ̀ ẹ fi wọn lẹ oyè wọn. Akí gbogbo yín o, akí gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa màmá wa tó wà ní lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ mi Barrister Ọdẹ́sànyà Barrister Kúnlé Ọdẹ́sànyà láti Èkó náà ti wá lórí kéèsì àwọn ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ assembly ló rán àwọn wá tí wọn láti wá ran lawyer Banks lọ́wọ́ kó má jẹ́ àwọn nìkan ni wọ́n ṣe kéèsì. Èmi náà orúkọ tèmi Adédàmọ́lá Ọlálékan Ṣólésì àwọn Yorùbá lẹ́sìn ló rán èmi adẹ̀jọ́ pàdé èmi àti Barrister Kúnlé gan ti mọ́ra wa láti kù tẹ́lẹ̀ tí ó jẹ́ kí iṣẹ́ yẹn kó tún ṣe é ṣe dáadáa. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilé ẹjọ́ lè ní gẹ́gẹ́ bí a ti mọ̀ a gbé preliminary objection wá ìtakò wá sí ẹjọ́ tí upper area court nílùú Ìlọrin. A sọ fún wọn wípé wọ́n lè mú ènìyàn wa Abdulaziz Adégbọlá pé kó wá jẹ́ ẹjọ́ kan náà níwájú ilé ẹjọ́ méjì pé nítorí ìdí èyí kí wọ́n dá ẹjọ́ tí upper area court mú ká lè tẹ̀síwájú ní ti magistrate court. Ní kó fi ilẹ̀ kó máa lọ lé pé kó má jẹ́jọ́ mọ́. Àwa ń sọ pé ẹjọ́ yẹn kó jẹ́ sójú kan nítorí ẹ̀sùn náà ó jọra wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí a wálé ní fún ruling fún ìdájọ́ ráńpẹ́ torí kò kí ń ṣe final judgment it's just a ruling bàtà wálé ní fún ruling lórí ẹ̀. Àwọn lọ́ọ̀yà tó gbé ẹjọ́ wá wọ́n sọ pé a lè fi ẹnu lásán gba bail nígbà ká mú formal application ká kọ sí ìwé ká mú wá. Àwa dẹ̀ jẹ́ kí ilé ẹjọ́ mọ̀ wípé kódà àti ẹ̀ ti ń fi ẹnu lásán sọ lọ́gán ilé ẹjọ́ ti kọ́kọ́ gbà wá láàyè àti ń fi ẹnu bèrè béèlì ẹ̀ àti bèrè béèlì ẹ̀ àti jókòó. Barrister Alhaji kí lorúkọ wọn náà Adégòkè àwọn ni wọ́n represent olùgbẹ́jọ́ kejì tó ń jẹ́ olú Babátúndé.
àwọn lọ́lọ́ tí wọ́n pẹ̀sì àwọn ẹlẹ́mìtà tó sá sí.
Lọ́yà àwọn náà lọ́yà Babátúndé náà ti dìde wọ́n ti béèrè fún béèlì Babátúndé. And nínú òfin ẹ̀sùn tó fi kàn wọ́n ẹ̀sùn tó wà available ni kò ń ṣe capital offence wọ́n pààyàn wọ́n ṣe ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n allege ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa pa wọ́n ni àbí tó máa fún wọn ní ẹ̀wọ̀n gbére ṣe understand. So àwọn wá ń tọ́ sí pé káwa lọ gbé formal application àga lọ kọ́ sí ìwé àwa dẹ̀ ń rí láìlé judgement court of appeal nínú kéèsì tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ dáadáa ní Káṣímáwo Abíọ́lá kan náà versus Federal Republic of Nigeria nígbà tó wà ní high court ẹnu lásán oral application ni wọ́n fẹ́ fi gba béèlì ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n high court ò gbà nígbà tó wá lọ sí court of appeal court of appeal sọ pé wọ́n a lè fi ẹnu lásán gba béèlì ibò ní high court ibi tá a dẹ̀ wálé ní upper area court tá a wálé ní kò ní agbára tó high court yẹn tí wọ́n ní a lè fi ẹnu lásán gbà. Ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́yìn gbogbo adétónu àwọn adájọ́ wọ́n sọ fún wa wípé àwọn ò lè yí ìpinnu àwọn dà wípé kí a lọ fáìlì formal bail application. Bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ kó dùn wá ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó yẹ pé tá a bá lọ sí kálọ̀ àpílẹ̀ ó dáa lójú pé appellate court yẹn so to say ó dáa lójú pé wọ́n máa yí nǹkan tó sọ lé nìdáa ṣùgbọ́n èèyàn wá sì wà ń bẹ̀ so nǹkan tá a máa ṣe ni pé a ó fi ìdájọ́ ráńpẹ́ tèmi a fi ilẹ̀ kó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ a máa fi ilẹ̀ kó wà bó ṣe wà a wá make sure pé a file bail application yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ilé adájọ́ ti sọ àwa sọ pé a fẹ́ ọjọ́ mẹ́ta láti file bail application wa ìbáwọn ẹni nítorí pé wọn ò fẹ́ kí èèyàn wa kó jáde wọ́n ní ọjọ́ méje làwọn fẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n adájọ́ ìgbà wọ́n ní káwọn náà gba ọjọ́ mẹ́ta kí a lè tètè padà wá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀lì so wọ́n wá ti wá sún ẹjọ́ yẹn síwájú sí next week Wednesday September 20 wọ́n wá sún ẹjọ́ yẹn sí àwa sì rí ẹjẹ́ ká fi yòókù sínú a máa ṣe àádẹ́ sáàbùn in fact a ti pinnu pé ọjọ́ mẹ́ta tó fún wa gan a ní lu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yẹn láàrin ọjọ́ kan a parí ẹ̀ àádẹ́ sáàbùn Olódùmarè á fún wa ṣe. Tí agbẹjọ́rò ọ̀rẹ́ mi ìgbà ẹlẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ pẹ̀lú àbí tí wọ́n bá ní àfikún àbí àyọkúrò wọ́n lè kọ́.
Ènìyàn yín ní iye kẹ́ni lè ṣe mí. Mr. Banks tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ yìí ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa. But we can all see the correlations àti mọ nǹkan tó ń dín nínú ògò. Now nígbà táwa ń court a gbé application wọlé. Ìkànnù wọn àwọn tó pẹjọ́ wọ́n sọ pé kó má grant ẹ̀ ní bail láti lọ́lé wípé kò gbé bí nínú pé kò gbé jurisdiction kò gbé Kwara but ìgbà tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ mú Ìbàdàn ẹ mọ̀ pé Ìbàdàn ló ń gbé ẹni yóò pààyàn kò fàdúyà kò súnlé kò ń ṣàmọ ọ̀nà mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin yẹn ló fi lè gbàgbé nínú same court lọ́ọ̀yà Adégòkè ó ń fi wé adájọ́ wípé ẹnìkan tẹ́tí pé ẹjọ́ ẹ̀ earlier the same application ló gbé wá ilé ló ń gbà wá báwo ni tiwa ṣe jẹ́ so ohun tí ilé ẹjọ́ ṣe lónìí well lawyers ni wá ó kù díẹ̀ káàdì to me personally we believe judgment is in Almighty God.
So ẹ má tí ì lọ o ọ̀la
English update sir.
English update
yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Our prior objection. Before I start, my own name is Adedamola Olalekan Solisi. The counsel beside me, his name is Mr. Kure Odesanya. We are part of the legal team. We are more than this. We are not less than 5. But for one reason or another, we are the two responding to your questions and giving press statements as the case may be. Yes, our preliminary objection against the direct criminal complaint filed against our client and one other person at the upper area court in Ilorin came for ruling today. And while the ruling sets aside or overruled our preliminary objection and dismissed same on the ground that the case is not an abuse of court process, we, in our wisdom, applied that the plea of the defendants be taken. In spite of the objection of the prosecutor, the lawyers, the complainant's counsel, so to say, the court in its infinite wisdom deemed it fit that their pleas be taken, and they pleaded not guilty. The charge was read to them in English and translated in Yoruba, interpreted in Yoruba, and their plea before the court, in open court, is not guilty. So we now use the opportunity to ask for the bail, to make an oral application in accordance with the express and unambiguous judgment of the learned justices of the Court of Appeal in the case of Abiola versus Federal Republic of Nigeria. In that case, the High Court, Court of First Instance, disallowed an oral application for bail on the ground that same must be formally brought. They must write it down, file it, pay, and serve the other party. They must do it formally. But the Court of Appeal, on appeal, they overturned it, saying that at the High Court, oral application can be made for the bail of an accused person. And if we look at our administration of criminal justice laws and even the Federal Act, that is the procedure. And as we were continuing, we were allowed to begin with. We asked for the bail orally of the defendants, but the complainants' counsel, their lawyers, they must be more than 20. They objected vehemently, and rather than allow us to finish up with our arguments and the court to rule one way or another, the offenses alleged against our clients being maximally bailable, the court refused and ordered that we must make a formal application. We are not happy with this ruling, but we deem it fit to take it in the utmost interest of our clients, so that we will not be lured into another battle on appeal while our clients continue to languish in correctional services for bailable offenses. So that is the situation in court today. And the matter was adjourned to next week, Wednesday, the 20th day of September 2023. And by God's grace, on that day, we shall move the application, and we know that justice will prevail. Then finally, I would like to say, as we all know, that this case, we have a twin case tomorrow at the Magistrate Court in Ilorin. In that case, we shall be moving our formal application for bail before that case and before that court tomorrow. And I will enjoin all of us to be around to support Taniolohun Abdulaziz Adegbola, who has not committed any offense whatsoever in the books of the laws of the Federation of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir.
I want to ask a question.
Yes, sir.
Looking at the way we are being ambushed by these people that are our opponents, I'm looking for the safety of our people. Now that they continue to tail us to wherever we are, right from the port premises, they tail us to this location, which is almost 500 meters away to the port. So I'm thinking, I don't know if it is something possible that we walk to the nearest station so that security be provided for our people, because they are laying ambush and they are telling us. I don't know if that is possible.
I think we can even use this medium to call on the Inspector General of Police.
Yes, Commissioner of Police.
Yes, to take charge of this matter. It appears so very glaring that the Kwara State Police Command is giving these people undue respect. We make bold to say that if the other case, if the otherwise had been the case, that the people at this side of the divide are the ones threatening violence, we know that the Kwara State Police Command would have swung into action. We say no to lack of justice. We say no to lack of equality. We are all Nigerians, irrespective of our religion, our creed, our education, or whatsoever class we may think we belong to. We enjoy the same rights under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and we must see it. Justice must not only be done, it must be clearly seen to have been done. And justice, as I said earlier on, is not a one-way traffic. It is a three-way traffic. Justice for the complainant, as the case may be, justice for the defendant in this case, and justice for the entire public. What are the public seeing now? What is the public seeing? What are they seeing? They are seeing threats to violence without police cautioning them properly. This must end, and it must end. So sad.
From here now,
We are still being ambushed.
so sad that
Let's have it also sad. We are still being ambushed. We are still being ambushed. We are ambushed and trapped.
Magistrate court, where he has pleaded, his plea has been taken, and as a result, it will amount to double jeopardy for him. So the strike, the matter pending in the upper area court should be quashed, and they turn down on our application. Be that as it may, we went further to convince the court that they should allow our client to be coming from home, which is allowed under the law, but we were refused. What we are seeing now in Kwara, it is pathetic. This is barbaric. It is no longer a prosecution but persecution, and we are disappointed. We are calling on the IG to listen to our plea here. Right now we are being abused. Unfortunately, the current Attorney General of the Federation is from this town. Whatever happens, their name should not be exonerated. We are calling on them to toe the line of righteousness. History will judge everybody. We will be in court tomorrow to hear the bail application for this same our client.
This is a question. We heard that under the law in Kwara State, magistrate court only have 14 days to remand a suspect or an accused person. But now I think Taniolohun has been remanded for over 1 month now, going to 2 months. Please, what can you say to this?
It's so clear, even to a deaf man or a blind man rather, who can hear, he knows the position of law, that every bailable offense, the application, the defendant must be admitted to bail. And in this case, our client here has spent close to a month for an offense that he did not commit. And the CJ, the Attorney General, and what have you are in this state. That is not the position of law. He is entitled to have been admitted to.
Can the name of the judge be named? Can the name of the judge be mentioned? Can be mentioned?
No. Okay. We'll get there. It's left to the reporters to investigate.
All right.
So it is barbaric. We are disappointed.
Thank you very much. So,
Thank you very much. So we are still being ambushed.
let's go.
So we are going to go to the police station right now.
We are ambushed. Wait, we are ambushed. So we have to wait for.
I think that's the reason it's not here. Because they won't do this.
So now do we share anything? Even this morning, the DC ops was here, and there was a conversation between him and him. When I told him that we were attacked last court session, he asked me that do we make the report? Now, I want to ask, do we go to the station now and make a formal report that we have been jailed? Let's march there. Of course. Let's march to the station.
Let's go to the
Have a
police
doctor.
command.
The police area command is not far. Take this route.
Have a doctor. Can you read me?
Let's go there.
Let's march to the police command.
Thank you.